baby, it's time to ride the funk train. Oh, what were you saying?
No, that doesn't make any sense. I shouldn't be doing that because it's Pride Month, and we're all supposed to be gay in Pride Month, right?
No, you just supposed to celebrate.
So, yeah, that's so. Like, I mean, I'm over here. It's always the worst month of the year because I have to like drink just to get the taste out of my mouth. I really wish that you didn't have to be gay during Pride Month.
You read the rule. You read the rules wrong. That's not how it works.
That doesn't make any sense.
You just check out. We got another friend coming, maybe. Bada boom! Look at her. Oh. Not see the fifth member has screwed up my camera angle. Hold on a second. Look at her. She's got a bustier on, right? And look at my goodness. I'm wearing a fucking yellow. I'm wearing a yellow T-shirt I got from Washington D.C. It's hideous.
I was supposed to get with Amber and bring her a bustier to wear. Mm-hmm. And instead, I got drunk and played guitar at the Sugarlands for 2 straight days. Yeah. So,
how much money did you make doing that?
I was able to buy a lot of moonshine.
Well, good for you. So you're just starting to just give up, huh?
I said it's Gay Pride Month, and I got to get the taste out of my mouth.
You just gotta start. Amelia's got a lovely cabinet there. That looks like something you'd win on The Price is Right back there. Some nice chestnut looking cabinets. Oh, she's got some wine.
And behind curtain number 2, you have won this brand new kitchen dining set.
Yeah, it's nice. It's got some nice. There's another person joining.
Oh shit!
Hey.
All right.
I mean, oh snap! Are we allowed to say shit on here?
Well, you're supposed to say it quite a bit, and then I'm supposed to correct you, I think.
Okay. Hey, y'all.
Now, are you wearing clothes? I know you didn't have a corset. It looks like you just a red ponytail, Kirby.
Me? I didn't know who you were talking to.
Yeah, you look like this is getting kind of sexual.
I'm sorry. Let me correct this.
All right.
No.
I'm not wearing pants, so.
Yeah, Amber and I have had this conversation.
Michael Leach says
this and she's losing the pants.
Michael Leach says hello, everyone, and enjoy the half-naked women, Michael. I know I am.
Brought to you by Big and Funky Productions.
My friend who watches every week said that Luke is her favorite.
Oh, she's not very smart.
Yeah, that person has horrible taste.
Just like you do for whatever you think Gay Pride Month is. Well, let's talk about last weekend, shall we?
We shall.
No. I have to share with you guys a life-changing event that happened today.
All right. Well,
it's not like another poop palace, is it?
No. That this has also led to the drinking.
Oh my God! Here we go.
Have you ever overheard a conversation between other people? Just a short, little, brief conversation that just made you want to give up for the day. It's just like, I'm done. I lost faith in the world. Because in polite conversation, you can, there's like expected answers, and then things like me and Vinny used to do this thing where like we interviewed Ted DiBiase, the Dollar Man. And we were going to ask him questions that he couldn't answer. Like, remember that time you wrestled against Hulk Hogan's with the IRS Schuster guy? And let me ask you about that here. You had the belt and everything. What are you going to do? And, he couldn't answer it. Well, I'm at Dollar General. And these 5 that only could be described as horrible white women were in there. And...
Should we be offended?
And I guess Karen would be a proper word.
Right.
And
English is hard.
So one is at the counter. One is at the counter, and the other, and she's paying for food or paying for stuff, while the other one is over by the Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee display. So here's a polite question. hey, would you like one of these caramel mocha Dunkin' Donuts iced coffees? Perfectly polite question. There's two acceptable answers. Yes or no. This woman says no. That's where the conversation should have ended. And mind you, they're yelling this across the place. That's where the conversation should end. This is where the conversation went. Hey, would you like one of these caramel iced coffees? And the one goes, no. The other one goes, why? That's not, you can't ask that question, because why doesn't she want coffee? She just said no, for one. The second, I think, only logical conclusion is she would answer it like, well, coffee makes me shit all over the place or something. I mean, what is the point of asking why? And not only did that happen, they repeated the entire conversation 10 seconds later. Are you sure you don't want none of these? No. Why? Why is the dumbest? I mean, at that point, I pretty much was like, today's over. I can't deal with today anymore.
I feel like the Seinfeld episode is like, why?
Well, it's not like a Seinfeld episode because it's not funny, and I don't know why we're talking about it.
But because it blew my mind.
5 minutes of my life that you just stole from me, Luke.
It blew my mind that
why?
Why
Did I bother you?
I just answered, and you guys are all as stupid as she is.
Why? Don't
just
information.
Why you're telling this story?
Why? And like there's a delicious coffee that this lady's going to buy her.
Why?
Why do you want this? No. Why?
Look, we're just. I'm going to be Funkmaster V over here for a while.
See, now I can be the most popular because people think I'm Big Luke Arlo. Which, by the way, I want to say, raise your hand if you're on the poster.
I haven't seen the poster.
I'm assuming my hair is in the poster.
Who's not on the poster? Yeah, your hair made the poster, by the way. your hair was freaking fire.
It was like, boom.
Yeah, the poster's still being worked on. It was about 80% decent, and I said we could do better because it's the same fellow, Will Trotter, out of Kingsport, who did the hike poster. I think the hike poster looks awesome. I love looking at it.
I have to. I was privy to this conversation, and what he said is this 80% is great, but Amber's on it. So you're going to have to take her off. Then it'll be 100% fantastic.
Well, then
what an ass. That's not nice.
He sent a poster with like a scissor cutout of where Amber was. I said, no, we got to do better than that. And so he's working on it.
He kept that, man. Scissor cut Amber out.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, that's right. He probably kept it for personal use.
Yeah.
There's 70 people in this movie, so if you make the poster on this one, that's a really good. That's like being in the finals of a.
Well, there's 70 people. There's 70 people in it with at least 30 seconds of screen time each. So if you had 32 seconds of screen time, you're on the poster.
I had 31. So
there you go.
Well, you had 31.
Oh, jeez.
Now you're down to about 8.
What are you saying?
It's a hard 8 though. It's a good 8. It's a very passionate.
Hey, don't be telling
8.
secrets about Big Luke over here.
Oh my!
All right,
that took a turn.
Well,
I didn't say a limp.
Watch this. Stop it.
I didn't
To
say
circle back though, Amber was in a lot of different stuff in this film though.
Indeed.
What do you mean?
She was like, not to like put bloopers out there, not bloopers, spoilers. She was in a lot.
Well, she was until I watched it.
Shit. What?
We filmed her a lot.
That's
No,
true.
she played a song on the keyboard, and Tony filmed that hack, and his thumb was in front of the lens the entire time. So that's going to have to be cut. I'm kidding. It's an actual.
Did Hack do that?
No, Hack did shoot it, but he knows what he's doing a little bit, so we're good. And then she was accused of being a man. formerly.
That was you being improv.
That's right. Very good. That will probably stay. And then you were passing out flyers for the tongue off. Yeah, that's right. The tongue's off.
Were you the blessing girl? Was she the blessing girl? Ooh, that's a fun line.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I can't remember. There's been a lot. We had a big weekend this last weekend. Somebody asked why on Saturday, so we couldn't film. It ruined everybody's day. And we were just like, we're not filming under these conditions. Somebody asked why.
Never say why.
Yes. Vic Nasty's in the chat room. Hello. We got a lot of people talking in here. We're ignoring them. So, but we love you all. Don't feel bad. But then, okay, so let's get to this weekend. And without spoilers, I will say, and I'll put this out here, Luke. When we filmed the hike, did we feel like we were actually making a movie?
The cave. Actually, two things. We weren't acting. We weren't doing a good job at all until the one in the bottom left corner there came on the set. And we put the camera on her. And as soon as she screamed, it clicked. Everybody actually started acting. They kind of shot everybody out of their nerves. So that was when I think when I was like, okay, because Vinny, no offense, you were pretty bland the first day of shooting. Unfortunately, we lost that whole day of shooting. But Vinny's like, is that a big red dick?
No, I never said that line. I will say when Kirby was there was still adamant chaos because everything went wrong the day that Kirby was there, and we couldn't reschedule because Kirby was only there one day, and it wasn't Kirby's fault. It was a million extenuating circumstances. We had people on screen that weren't actors, and there were people. Kirby saved that day. Thank God for her. It's one of the most unique intros to a horror movie ever of all time because of the way we finally had to do it. But I will have to say,
it's when we got into the cave.
It was the cave because we were in the woods. We were worried that it was going to look like a bunch of pro wrestling vignettes or skits. But when we were in the cave, Candy's performance of When She Was Afraid with the lighter, which was our first teaser trailer, was unbelievable, and it just felt cinematic. There was a lot of cool moments. I will say this last weekend, we went from this weird kind of 2-hour Saturday Night Live skit in a weird, dirty radio station. It transformed into what feels like a movie because Amber, who's not on the poster, got us into this the Creative Theater over in Pigeon Forge, which is abandoned right now. We should stay abandoned forever. I'd like to be able to utilize that for the rest of my life making movies. But the fight scenes were good. It looked cool. Everything outside looked cool because there was kind of, even though it's kind of this newish building, the outside was urban looking. But I think the moment where it went fire, and no disrespect to everybody's been doing a great job. These performances have been great. We've been working hard. We've spent money. We've been schlepping around, driving all over East Tennessee, filming this thing. And it's not a slight to anybody, but when Sheena, and I'm not going to say too much, but when Roxy/Cena turns around with the contact lenses and looks extra scary in the darkness, and she does the direction that we asked her to do, it was unbelievable. And when you saw that, you were like, hot damn, we are making a movie. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Mike, we can only have 6 people.
I thought it was 10.
No, that's if you pay for premium. We ain't paying for shit.
We ain't paying for shit.
Man. I was saying,
Mike. And that's I'd like to,
because Mike also played on Saturday's shoot. Mike played a very large role in that by breaking my Jesus statue.
I resurrected him. Remember though?
Yeah.
It's okay. I
resurrected a Jesus statue.
I resurrected the Jesus statue.
But but no, Michael also hit a home run, and then Sunday we went over to film Tracy's bits, and we're getting so good. We're getting what?
You
know what I mean. Okay, we went and
did that
filmed.
on purpose.
We went and filmed
If you're
Tracy.
talking to the girl with the corset on, you might want to be a little.
we went and filmed
Are we
Tracy's.
filming?
Okay, yeah, all right. I'll rephrase. We went and filmed Tracy's tits, and
Oh, even better. Okay, now I'm with you.
and now Vinny's gone. Isn't Vinny the host of this? How are we?
Now you're surrounded.
How are we still on this with Vinny now?
Isn't he like running the thing?
You're surrounded, Luke.
Look at you, Luke.
I feel violated.
Why?
You're surrounded by women.
I don't have any direction I can look with eye contact. Strange. Freaking me out. But anyway, so this woman at Dollar General.
No,
Okay.
we
Damn
went
it. Why?
filmed scenes on Sunday.
Yeah, we filmed some scenes on Sunday, but we're getting so good at it that like we were in and out of there in like it took us longer to set up the equipment than it did to film the whole bit or all three scenes. So I think we're getting actually pretty good at this shit, which is weird. Because usually we just film like dick jokes for 30 seconds on YouTube. So I think we're getting pretty good.
Absolutely.
And our buddy Brandon Bishop from Asai TV is also watching this. So everybody be cool.
I don't know how.
That's behavior.
Yeah, don't say. And Funk's shooting us 150 messages. His internet's down. So, which is understandable because there is some badass thunderstorms rolling through.
Really?
Yeah. But no, I will say that all four of you have just kicked the shit out of it in this movie and the last movie and Curb's in the last movie. And I
play little character roles here and there.
well, Kirby's solely responsible for our 100,000 illegal downloads in India. Just
Yeah, definitely.
because if you go on like the comments on there's a torrent site that's out of India. Oh yeah. If you go to this torrent site out of India and you have Google Translate on your phone where it can translate anything on the screen, it's American titties. That's all it's all Kirby. So everybody else, we want to get over.
I don't know what to say. I don't know.
we want to get this podcast over in India, so everybody shirts off. No, what's that? Oh,
What?
okay, never mind.
Was I supposed to?
And well, now with only 5 other people on here, we can get Michael Stanley can come on, but he's not coming in.
I'll message him and tell him to get on here.
Yeah.
But I let him in the room.
I will.
He's
Yeah.
in the waiting room. He like popped up in the waiting room for like half a second, and then he spoke to him, and then he's just poof.
But exciting! I got new equipment. This big ass thing. Hold on a second. This big ass thing. I don't know if I can even put the whole thing. It's there. That is a gimbal. So we can do. So we can do sliding shots.
Yay!
And I got new sweet ass headphones. And this.
Does your ass have ears? Your ass headphones? Like
this? Yes, the big ass. This 40-pound thing is a tripod that I don't want to bring with me because it weighs so much, but it's badass.
I thought you already had a tripod. Is this for a different purpose?
Well, we had tripod. I had just basic tripods, the kind that everybody has. At like you get them at Walmart or whatever. And they're like,
I'm wearing a top underneath.
Hey, all right.
I was like,
hey, she's trying to get us those downloads in India.
Oh, now I'm by myself.
Get us those downloads in India, Tracy. Do it. It's up to you.
Get us Indian downloads, baby.
Look at the freaking got lines.
Was it too tight?
Yeah, I had it. Yeah.
Nope. All right. Let me check the live chat. Nobody is complaining. But no, this is This is actually a hydraulic and bearing tripod. It's very expensive.
So it's got water and balls in it.
Yes, it's got water and balls in it and juice. So I wish we'd have had that all along because the camera, it does, much smoother. Hey, Vinny. Bye, Vinny.
There he is.
Hello. What did I miss?
We missed you.
I was showing off.
Probably a lot of poop jokes.
Well, your girl Tracy did strip a little bit.
I did. She did. We were like, whoa. I took the corset off. That's it.
Look at this. Look at this, Vinny.
Here, buddy?
This is our new gimbal.
He only showed us the case for it. He's actually taking it out of the case for you.
Well, it's
condoms.
It's 4 feet. It's 4 feet long, so it's hard to.
That sounds about right. Everybody knows that's not true after this weekend.
Especially me.
Yeah.
Hey,
is your dick
but 2 views
of the real Funkmaster 5? Now, hey, Vinny, is your dick put away? Yep. Damn it. This is our new gimbal.
Now that's a slider, right? That's supposed to make the nice, pretty shots.
Yeah, that's how long it is.
That's fantastic.
That's good stuff.
I like it.
That would have been helpful this past Saturday.
Yeah. If that was Bill Clinton's, there'd be a curve in it. You got to do the Arkansas jokes while I'm on here, huh? Well, somebody said it's a nice straight one. I mean, I can't let that go. I'm trying to be the good Christian.
Right, that was me that said that.
Yeah,
I opened it up. Yeah. Hey.
That sounds a little dirty too. I'm gonna let that one go.
I can't stop.
And this is the hydraulic.
This is also dirty, Amber.
And this is the hydraulic tripod.
Toy, Luke says. Look it. I'm so excited.
That is cool.
This is the hydraulic tripod.
We should have got this. We should have got this stuff before we started making movies.
Yeah. Well, this is going to be the problem. Is that we're 80% done with this movie, and 20% of it's going to look like a professional movie.
No, it's going to be fine.
It'll be fine.
The gimbal thing is I'm excited about. You can make some really good stuff because you could tell when we're trying to do that with somebody walking, the camera looks like da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. Yeah, it looks like Frankenstein's walking. Is Sheena? How many glasses?
I'm sorry,
how many glasses is that, Sheena, that you've been in? Just, I'm proud of you.
I'm almost out. That's when you know I've had too much.
All right.
And I've got the fine. I'm going to give him a plug here. It's
if you can find the label.
Sugarland's.
Yeah.
Apple pie.
Are they giving you any?
I've never tried that one.
Yeah, you need to wait till they give you money. I'm going to post the number to AA.
No, they gave me moonshine.
I'm going to post the number to AA in the chat room.
Arn Anderson.
Yeah,
man, he'll type back with little stubby arm.
Drinking. Please call AA. Please check out their website.
Why would you call Arn Anderson? He's got a tiny arm. That's weird.
He does.
So, Kirby, are you allowed to tell us anything about what you've been up to lately?
Well, I have been.
NDA's up the ass right now. Got like 3 of them.
Yeah.
I have been.
Y'all get the little tidbits whenever I talk to y'all.
I've been spying for the Irish government, and you guys are in trouble. What are you talking about as far as I don't know.
Why is the number for AA my dad's phone number?
I don't know, man. Maybe that's why you guys haven't had a close relationship or something. Maybe there's something he needs to tell you. Maybe he's been waiting for you to come to rehab so he can see you. But there's been, I don't know what you're talking about because I'm kind of dumb and I've been sleepy all day and I've been watching the Robert Durst trial, which has been extremely hilarious.
Always.
Your dad's a sponsor is what Vic Nasty says. But there's a few things. There's one thing you're probably not mentioning, and I spent about 5 hours doing an FAQ on the Hikes webpage because because it's been illegally downloaded and a lot of our friends have watched it, there's a lot of people who ask the question. The number one question being, how can I watch The Hike? That's answered on there. And then also some of the finer plot points about the specifics of Spearfinger and what happened to Scott and things like that. So just if you want to ruin the movie.
The weirdest question is, who's the dude at the end? Which leads me to believe that nobody's watching the beginning of the movie.
Right. I mean, the ending and the beginning go together.
Yeah. And actually, I think Kirby, who was the one that said we needed to kind of put a shot in of the guy, Kirby, and well, I don't want to give too much away for people who want to watch it, but who watch this. But somebody said, maybe it was Luke, I don't remember, maybe it was Candy, I don't remember, but somebody said, you need to show who that is so people will know. And I just assumed people would remember, but even with the clues.
I said that. I said that. There needs to be a connection.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, otherwise we just kind of fade and then
yeah, and
it's almost pointless.
Yeah. Hold on a second.
And nobody will know what, because he looks different than he does in the beginning. He's had
with that hat, yeah.
Yeah, he's had a big week.
Totally different.
What do you need, Luke?
Hey, Vic Nasty, you got your pants out? Because I'm eating banana bread.
Ooh. You have icing on your banana bread?
It's banana cake.
Does that mean it's just banana bread with icing on it?
It's moist banana bread with that cream cheese cake.
Can't say that word.
It's moist.
And banana cake also has raisins instead of walnuts.
Oh, that's like oatmeal raisin cookies.
Nah, I don't know good with that Fugazi oatmeal raisin cookies. We don't need that shit around here.
No, that's terrible.
Fugazi with Lauryn Hill, Will I Am.
No, that's the Black Eyed Peas, dude.
Oh, that's right. I crack myself up sometimes. So anyway, so what were you inferring there, Kirby? I don't know. You said I had some secret information, or a little bit of. I was telling you something. Who said that? Was that Tracy? Was it you? I can't see. I'm half blind. I've lost my glasses yesterday. I have a seeing-eye dog. Anyway, we'll just go into what I've got written down.
What were we taught? What were we taught? Were we talking?
I don't know. You said I had secret information or had a scoop.
You did, or I? Who had the scoop?
Let's just drop it. I have no
idea. Why?
Okay.
Did you ask why in a public place?
Why?
Did you ask why? Oh my God! I couldn't. I drove my car off a cliff. I couldn't deal with that. Well, I was wanting to put over. My cable went out because I live in fucking the hills here. But I was wanting to put over Sheena. Did we put over Sheena and how well she did?
No, we were talking shit.
Just talking bad about her.
Yeah, we muted the thing and we're like, she sucks.
Yeah. Well, everybody's done very well, but having a fight scene in that get up and she couldn't see, I think she deserves an atta girl. And that was a long day and everybody did well and everybody did well. And I think we got a lot of good stuff. And the other thing she did, which again is spoiler alert, she threw the puke on me not once but twice. And we had one shot each, and she did it perfect. Like it didn't go over my head, it didn't go like on my crotch, which would have been funny, but it was perfect every time.
I was aiming for your face, but it just didn't make it. Sorry.
That's good thing.
Good thing. Hours later, you had vomit still on your elbow at the Waffle House.
Remember, did your brain just go where mine did?
It did.
Right. Yeah.
God, you guys are.
I missed it.
You guys are getting worse.
Y'all are naughty.
You're like Luke's wearing off on you guys.
No, y'all are embarrassing me. Shit.
Girls are worse than we are.
We're really bad.
Yeah, I know. I used to be one.
Dude, for Gay Pride Month.
Yeah, just for the month.
Yeah.
I identify as a woman. They still get mad when I go into the ladies' room and stuff, but I'm just like, I'm identifying now.
So the ladies' room.
So I don't know if you saw, I posted the new trophy that's being sent over to the mothership, Big and Funky headquarters that we've got.
Oh no.
He looks like, look at that.
Awards for best comics.
Oh shit.
It keeps freezing, Vinny.
And it's freezing on your face like this.
Oh, very contorted with like super speed.
I need to pose then. I just need to pose and talk like this. So anyway. Okay.
Well, you're fine now, so.
All right. Well, I'm fine all the time, baby. Thank you.
Hey.
But anyway, we're getting the Scene Award being shit. And if we ever have an office, we'll put that in there with lights on it and stuff as the first thing we won. Pretty cool. And we got a big weekend coming up.
Second thing we won. We were the most illegally downloaded wrestling or paranormal investigation show in Gabon, Africa in 2018.
That's right.
Nice.
We were. I am proud of that. We did get a trophy for that too.
I still think that there's billboards of Travis in a dress in Gabon, Africa that just like sell like he's a huge star in Gabon, Africa.
I think we need to make a plane trip out there and see if we can't like get some sort of, I don't know what they have in Gabon. I'm ignorant of Gabon. I know a lot about Equatorial Guinea because we wrestled a tag team from there. Only country that speaks Spanish in Africa. They're the largest producers of oil in Africa. Gabon, I know nothing. About.
Man, a trip to Gabon to meet Travis's fan club would make the funniest Big and Funky movie ever.
Well, and they all look like Travis. They all dress like Travis. None of them have an ass. They've
had their asses surgically removed.
There needs to be a fan club over there. Like we need to like affect this because he'll never watch this. So
no. Yeah. After 5 years of podcasting, he won't be on a single podcast. None of his fans will be on a single podcast.
He lives in a terrible place with service, but he's also spending way too much time sending pictures of his junk to women that don't want it, and he's the absolute worst in this group. We have like two groups.
Hey, dude, you have to quantify that statement. You just go, he's the absolute worst in this group.
He's the worst as far as keeping up with what we're doing. Like we have multiple groups for him. That's it. I'll post something. Because normally, and I don't want to discourage you, I'll post something like we're doing this weekend, and then somebody posts like a GIF, and then somebody weird posts something that doesn't have anything to do with anything, and then somebody else shows a picture of their penis or something, and then we get off track, and the original message is lost. Yes. So, yeah, Travis is the worst. Now they're saying that hashtag this. Travis is the worst. I like that. But he's the worst. I will have a conversation. We're shooting this day, we're here. And then he'll send me a private message. Are we shooting this weekend? I'm like, dude, look at the damn. We're on the same thing here. We're on the same service. And my
favorite thing that he does is like we're all sharing like links to the IMDb, links to the podcast, links to the movie trailers, links to this, and he's just tagging his girlfriends in sappy ass memes, and we're like, dude, share our shit. He was sharing a GoFundMe link to a movie that he's not even in.
They didn't hire him,
and he didn't share ours. I'm like,
oh my god,
he tried out for the movie, and they didn't hire him, and he said he's sharing a GoFundMe. I'd be sharing a big middle finger with them people. He's a knucklehead. God love him. Hashtag fuck Travis. That's right. Thank you. Beth is here. Oh, by the way, I want to put over Beth. Beth, the makeup was phenomenal this weekend. Sheena looked insane.
Mike did look insane in those photos.
Mike looked insane. You like, I don't know, you did like a wrestling face of Mike's kid that looked great. I don't know what else she did. She did some other blood and puke.
Well, that was real puke. She went the extra distance and just threw up in a bucket. And
no. No. What was it? Applesauce
and split pea soup.
I think real puke would have smelled better.
Yeah,
probably.
Damn.
It was kind of skunky.
Because there was about to be real puke everywhere when that first scent of it hit.
Hey, if Hack would have been there, Hack would have thrown up probably with his weak constitution there. Yeah,
he can't poop.
She Beth.
There we go with the poop.
Yeah, right. That's
it was
track
inevitable.
one. Beth in the chat room just said she did an Ally McBeal and puked in the container and saved it for us. Who here is old enough to remember the Ally McBeal? Ally McNeil? Shut up.
McBeal.
I think that was the porno version.
They puked in the containers and kept it in her closet after school special. Does anybody remember that besides me?
I do. I was obsessed with everything Ally McBeal.
Yeah, well, that was horrifying.
I wasn't allowed to watch it.
Absolutely.
It was horrifying. It was after school special. It wasn't even as before she was Ally McBeal. She was some random chick who puked, and it looked like containers of beef stew in a closet. She had a big like Tupperware clear thing, and I was a kid, and I was like, ah. And then she had a lesbian kiss on Ally McBeal, and I don't think my parents let me watch her after that. So, Gay Pride Month. So
how old were we? I mean, we were old enough. You were old enough to watch it without your parents telling you, weren't you?
Well, he means Julie.
We were agnostic and shit. But then, like, my parents got into like this weird cult. Like, we didn't celebrate Halloween for a while. Like, they would turn out the lights and put the drapes over the windows, the curtains, and we would hide and watch TV at like at very low volume. And then somebody would knock. We'd act like the KGB was outside or the Nazis, and we were the Jews or something. It was like Anne Frank, shut up!
I think Anne Frank,
outside. And it was like, looking back, it was like, God, that is like some. Jacked up people.
I got to tell you, you're probably better off because, like, I had no parenting whatsoever, and we'd go out and throw bottles of piss into people's swimming pools and drop deuces on their doorsteps and like that. You guys were well behaved young children.
Oh no, it was abuse of some sort. I mean, you're taking Halloween away from children because it's the devil's holiday. And let me tell you something. If there is a devil and that's the best day he's got on earth, the guy's a goofball. You know what I'm saying? That's the best day. It's like, aha! Halloween's coming up. All the kids are going to dress like the girl from Frozen and they're going to get Hershey bars. I win! I mean, if that's really the best you got and you're supposed to be evil incarnate. That'd
be hilarious if the devil is just like a dork. He's just, big glasses and shit. He can't get evil right at all. This is a movie. Why do we got to stop writing movies every podcast?
We got Satan is just a dork. Yeah,
Satan's just a dentist who really likes it when kids get cavities.
And then he rides.
Murray from One Shop of Horrors in that movie. He was like, ooh,
yeah.
And then he rides a Harley to Gatlinburg on the weekends.
A Honda, not a Harley.
I like it. We should write this down. Well, and somebody asked,
maybe it's every podcast.
Somebody asked if we had a fall festival. This was, you got to understand the antisocial attitude of my family. I mean, they kept to themselves because it was
well, they're ugly as shit.
There was no socialization or. I think it had to do more with just. I can't say the word I want to say. It's mental. I can't say that word. Anyway, they were just dumb as hell. What can I say? They're just stupid. So my parents.
And it's so weird that such a well-adjusted young man, came out of that whole mess of your. No,
I live in you should see my house. I don't know if I'm well adjusted or not. Let's see.
I saw this dude eat a cheeseburger this weekend. That the patty was half ground beef, half Italian sausage. It was covered in a pulled pork sandwich, bacon, and shrimp,
slaw,
and coleslaw, and on a pretzel bun. And the dude was like, "It's in his goatee everywhere." Oh man,
I never need to go there on a first date. I'll tell you that much. That was
you do. Yeah, you're
I do.
You're set. Yeah, I mean, then dudes can see what your face looks like.
What
when
dudes?
Gay Pride Month.
Oh, Gay Pride Month. All right, well, awesome. Speaking of which, I did something. I don't know if we want to talk about this, but this is sometimes I post stuff on social media just to see what I can get a rise out of, and I also want people to talk. And I said that Deadpool appeared to be more like Bugs Bunny than actually a pansexual. And I did this. I really don't give a crap. I just wanted to see what people would say. But I saw everywhere that Deadpool is pansexual.
Hi, Kate.
And I said, I just think he looks like a straight guy being a goofball.
Being incredibly comfortable with his sexuality.
More heterosexual than anybody else in the world. That's what he looks like in the movies. I don't know anything about the comic books. He supposedly they have a crush with the Wolverine and him have a crush. And people, we live in a cancel culture, and I couldn't even express my opinion without a lot of people getting angry that I couldn't accept that Deadpool was a pansexual. Actually, I don't care, and if he is, wonderful. I just wanted some dialogue. Now, I think what was interesting, though, is people said you can be pansexual and exhibit 100% straight behaviors, but still, I don't know what that means, and I guess I'm of the age where it's going to take me a while to completely understand. If you're pansexual, that means you're not bisexual. That means you're attracted to people that are trans. Is that, or you can be, or does anybody can help me out here?
I actually have no idea what pansexual is.
I think pansexual is where you will pretty much have sex with anything.
Hey, Jaden.
I think.
Jaden.
Well, that sounds like Luke.
Bisexual.
Well, no,
Luke is a pansexual.
My opinion on this
What is a pansexual?
is I think Vinny's right with it being like he's a very comfortable heterosexual man. Like as you know, me and Vinny can attest. We both have a habit of wearing women's sunglasses.
Oh, we got a definition up in here.
I can't read that.
Regardless of their gender.
When a person is attracted regardless of their gender. So you're attracted to their soul.
I don't want to cut Luke off.
I'm sorry.
But what is difference between that and bisexuality?
Yeah.
Well,
bisexuality, you're attracted to men or women, men and women, and pansexual means you're attracted to all 840 genders.
So is bisexualism an antiquated and hateful term now? Is that saying there's only two genders and you're excluding all of these other things that have come up? Now, if you say that you're bisexual, is that going to be in 10 years hate speech?
Probably.
Maybe.
Yeah. Interesting.
It's hard being straight and trying to be a libertarian guy who's trying to keep up with everybody, and you're like, I can't. It's changing too much because there's, like Luke says, there's 800 different qualifications. If you feel great and you want to do whatever you want to do, if you're not harming people, raping people, or molesting children, I don't care what you do. But there's things called gray aces and stuff. It's just hard to keep up at this point. And,
I don't know about that.
And
I know this girl. She's got a gray ace. You know what I mean? Yeah.
How old is she? She's pretty old, isn't she?
Yeah, I don't know.
She got a great.
Is this what you had wrote down to talk about?
What?
Is this what you had wrote down to talk about?
No, this is just. No, I just wanted to. It's just a conversation. We can talk about
dialogue.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just
Dialogue.
Because I know you said down to what I wrote down.
Well, the only other thing I got is this weekend's going to be kind of big. I don't know what we could talk about. A lot of pickup shots. We're going back to the radio station, which I don't miss the drive. It'll be nice to see Pat and see if we can get him to horse laugh again. Roxy, did you? So, and this is if you're watching this at work, you got children, you may want to turn this off. So, this is a little joke that's coming up. So, Luke came up with a fabulous. So, this movie, Sheena and everybody else, Kirby. I don't know if Kirby's heard this either. So we are. This is like a religious movie in a way, but it's also people could think it's a very sacrilegious movie. So So we're trying not to offend anybody.
Yes, a movie about redemption from the Lord is definitely a sacrilegious movie.
That's the way I think of it. It's a redemption story if you play it out to the end and you wait.
Yes, but some people will see the fact that we're making fun of people trying to do church stuff is bad. I don't know. This movie may be an award winner, or Satanists may worship this movie, or people may riot against us and set fire to our houses. I don't know. People
marches.
Yeah, hopefully that's better than apathy. But anyway, so there's I don't know. There's a part where we're trying to decide why Arlo doesn't go to heaven. Okay, because Arlo is Luke's character.
Man.
He made the poster. Congratulations to all 5 of us.
Congrats.
Oh, I'm sorry, Amber. But so Arlo is like the dude in a way, like Big Lebowski, Jeffrey Lebowski kind of guy, just a hippie. And we were like, why doesn't he go to heaven? And it's revealed later on that he's gay or pansexual. And we don't want that to be the reason that he's not going to heaven. We didn't want that to be. So Luke comes up with this dialogue, Kirby, where he's like, let's do this story. It looks like Jay and Silent Bob. You're going to walk out of the radio station. I'm going to walk up to Luke. Arlo's going to be smoking a J at the Christian radio station. And I'm going to walk up to him and I'm going to be like, hey, man, you said you did some stuff that you didn't ever ask forgiveness for. So what is that? And then, so he's in his voice, he's like, hey, man, one time I made this sweater and I took cotton and I took polyester and I wove it together. And I was like, oh, I know what you're talking about. That's like in Deuteronomy or something. That's old school Bible stuff. And he goes, no, you don't understand. After I sheared the sheep, I fucked the sheep. And so that's the punchline. And his delivery was better than that. So it's a funny story, even though Sheena is not amused. It is the way that Luke did it is funny. Now, I've known Pat through Wrestling with Ghosts, through professional wrestling and making these movies. I've known Pat and seen him hundreds of times. He's interviewed me for his newspaper when I ran for office and stuff. I've talked to Pat a lot. I've never heard him laugh, which I always thought was weird. So as soon as we're writing this in the thing, swear to God, and we can all do it together. Let's do it 3, 2, 1. This is what Pat did. As soon as Luke hit the punchline, 3, 2, 1. And we're like
a seal?
Like a seal.
Yes.
And he couldn't breathe. He's like,
It was like a mixture between a bark from a seal and like the giggle snort thing. Awesome.
There is something pure about somebody's real laugh. Yes. Like we hear people laugh all the time, but we rarely hear real laugh. Like Vinny's real laugh is
yeah, but like Perfect Pats, we were all laughing because it was a great line, and then like it all became like, what is Pat doing? I thought he was hurt. I thought he was having an attack, and then it was just and man, that was wild. And we're like, well, that's staying in the movie. That's staying in. So we can see Pat this weekend, which is cool.
And I still need to get you my 20
Tracy
second shot or whatever.
I was rolling away.
You're gonna get me pot
to you eventually. When do you need it, Vinny?
You're gonna get me pot?
No.
What'd you say?
Shot. No, you still need my
death scene.
I still need to get that to you.
Well, we're probably about 5 weeks from being completely done. This last weekend,
I have it in 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're going to shoot a bunch of little vignettes and stuff after everything else. After this weekend is going to be pretty easy.
And then probably almost immediately rolling into shooting the next movie because my son stars in it as a young version of me, and he's almost bigger than I am.
Yeah.
So we have to get him while he's still a kid.
We're going to have to remove his legs from the knees down, I think, because he's too tall. But yeah, and then Vic says, "Who needs pot? Send me a DM later." I'll get you hooked up out here. So anyway, and I don't know if I can say this, Luke, but we're going to talk about Camp Smoky for a minute. There may be a shot if this is you're kind of in control of this next movie completely, but there may be a return of Vinny and Robin or Candy in the same scene together in the next Camp Smoky. So that would be
cool.
That will be a nice little return from our first go around in Camp Smoky. So we're starting to talk about the specifics of that movie, and that the more we talk about, to be honest with you, anybody watching this at this point, God bless you. You get a life. I mean, thank you. Camp Smoky at some point, I was kind of worried, and now the more that we talk about it, I'm like, this movie's going to be fire. It's going to be like anything, unlike anything we've ever done, but almost like unlike anything I've ever seen before.
Well, what I feel bad is most of our movies, feature a lot of different people. And this, we got this whole ensemble going. We got all these extras that are feature, good guys and good girls and good, whatever their pronouns.
Gay Pride Month.
And nobody is going to be in the next movie. I've got there's six parts besides me and my son. And then there's also we need 8 dead bodies. And those 6 parts are only a minute, 2 minutes each.
Well, you could get everybody that's ever participated could just be in a pile of bodies like that scene in Resident Evil 4.
Yeah,
and that way everybody, right? We're all naked. We don't even tell them what we're doing. Take out the clothes, get in the middle. We'll just around town square. We'll film 2 movies at once there. If you start shaking
fake
around,
blood. Ew, that's not fake.
Hey, Teak Ville is here. Teak Ville is the producer. Well, he gave some money, by the way, the GoFundMe. I appreciate that. We got some people in here today. But yeah, there's going to be small parts for everybody but Luke, because Luke is an asshole. Actually, just kidding. He let me be the lead, which he shouldn't have in these first 2 movies, and so now he's taking a turn. And then eventually, what's the plan, Luke? We're going to get real actors, real actresses in here, and then we're all going to take minor parts at some point.
No, I actually have.
I thought we were all real. I don't know.
Nope. We're all fake.
You're not real?
I'm not, obviously. I didn't make the
poster.
You didn't make the poster.
I will tell you. Hold on. I want to tell everybody. I revisited Webb Creek, the script for Webb Creek Monday, and I have a feeling that everybody on this screen has a starring role, but Kirby and Sheena and Tracy are going to have most of the screen time, and I can't say that it's together. And then Amber is going to be one of the top the antagonists of the movie, and so is Tracy. So that should be. I got
interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I do play a good bad guy. Apparently.
You do.
Well, but know, in my scene, Amber didn't choose to stand behind me, so it's payback. You chose the other guy.
I was doing what I was told by the director. He said,
I don't believe it. I think you did on purpose.
Those guys, don't listen to them. I don't know what they're doing.
I will never forget that in my life, ever.
No,
I completely stopped acting when I saw that.
For life.
Well, Vinny would probably cut that too. I'm just saying.
But
if you were in it, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Vinny and Amber will be big parts of the antagonist group, and Tracy will have a part that I can't talk about, and Kirby and Sheena, Amelia, Roxy, are going to be the 2 leads.
Yay! I like the sound of that.
Me too.
Just stay beautiful. Stay away from acid on your face and stuff.
And don't
have to fire you.
And don't eat an entire banana cake.
That's right, like Luke just did. Luke's trying to lose weight for Camp Smoky, and he's failing. We're going to shoot the whole movie from the boobs up. Now, I wanted to talk about this. I want your advice, since we have mainly women. This is like when Michael Scott Got all the women from The Office.
Oh, what do you think? What do you think of this mole right here? Does
this look infected over here? Should I see a doctor? So I had a sex dream last night.
Oh, stop it!
It's okay.
This is what I want.
Go on.
Game.
Roxy's poured more wine. She's like lighting candles.
It involved a mutual friend of me and Luke's.
You had a sex dream about Travis?
No, it's a female. It's absolutely hilarious. It was not hot, except the beginning was hot because the beginning of sex is always hot. Then when you start crying, when you start crying during sex, that's when it's not so hot.
No, I don't know what you're saying.
You don't cry during sex?
It's over way too fast for me to have emotions.
You just feel it welling up. Okay. So
if you don't cry, are you doing it wrong? No, I'm not. Like, I got questions.
So oh my God. I want to tell her about it, but I just found out she's married. But the dream was hilarious. This is why I want to. So I've never been attracted to this female. She's a very attractive person, but I just never been attracted. But it was one of those weird dreams. She gets on top of me and takes her pants down.
Wait a minute. How is that possible humanly?
It's a dream, man. It was like we were moving rooms and stuff, and clothes were disappearing.
My landlord was there, and there was
that would have been tough to get an erection. That guy's ugly. So anyway, I look down and she doesn't have a vagina. She has a giant penis.
Like a giant penis? Like
but it looks like GameCube graphic penis. Like it doesn't look like a real penis. It's like a computer generated penis.
Now you're speaking my language, baby.
The penis actually
was it pixelated?
Kinda, like bad graphics. And the penis kind of went over my penis and became the vagina. And I woke up laughing my ass off. I've never seen anything like it in my life. Now my question to you, does that make me gay? No, that's not it. The question to you is, now that she's married to somebody I don't know, can I message her about this? Or just taboo to say you can't, if a woman's married, you can't sit there and go, I had this crazy sex dream where you had this giant robot computerized dick that engulfed mine.
Don't
Any takers?
My children.
Hey, children, we're just talking about the love of the Lord.
Oh, God is in his holy temple. Earthly thoughts be silent now.
Mommy, what?
The man in the yellow shirt makes me cry.
Sure.
Why does Tracy not have a shirt on?
Why is all these Mommy, why are you on this show with all these sluts?
She's one of us. That's the issue. Her daughters don't know it yet.
Where's your shirt, Mommy?
I think you let the story go where it just went. Let it be on the podcast and let all of your female friends go. She's not attracted to me.
You
just nailed. Normally, you're very sexist, and I don't like it. But right then, you were sexist, but that was actually probably correct.
It's okay. He's already told me several times over dinner he's not attracted to me, so it's okay.
Who, me?
Yes.
Well, it's the only time when you grab the pie fork out of my hand. That's the only time, and you were snorting when you did it.
Now, I've got a question for everybody, since we're going to be on a topic like this, except for Vinny. Would you rather date a ugly dude, just an ugly, really nice dude, or a really attractive guy that was obsessed with feet?
The attractive guy.
And will he pay for the pedicures?
Yeah.
No, I'll take the feet. I mean, if he pays for the pedicure, sure.
Yeah, but feet guys are about the worst.
I have made a lot.
They make really weird internet videos.
I wouldn't say I'm a foot guy.
Vinny's a foot guy. This
but
whole thing was
guy.
to.
No, I don't. I mean, it's like 9.
All right. Would you rather date Funkmaster V that's into feet or an ugly, really nice guy?
That's very. You put me on the spot there.
So he's not a nice guy. This. He's just into feet.
So, what brought everybody joy this week? I'm just going to ignore
Oh, let me tell you, Tracy. I was at Dollar General.
No. All your Dollar General stores suck. Hey, I'll tell you what, this podcast.
We only get an hour, and I feel like it's not long enough.
We get however much time we want. We have as much time.
An hour. I'm going to cut it here.
Luke, Vinny is the no fun of McGee.
Because I know me and Luke, this is what happens. You do it too long, and in about 4 weeks, we have nothing to talk about. That's all.
I've never been accused of doing it too long, baby.
I know that's right.
You said that earlier.
Ain't no girl ever said that about me.
Like cried yet.
I can't even go long enough to cry properly. That's going to be the show title. I can't even go long enough to cry properly.
Okay, listen. What brought me joy is all three of you ladies lifting me up and lifting each other up. So that's what brought me joy.
What about us?
Very nice.
Well, you're not in our group chat.
Oh, did y'all know we had a group chat?
Oh, I didn't know you had a damn little group chat over here. Well, me and Luke, remember Luke when we were in the group chat and you were like, I don't feel good about my body, and I said you're sexy, and you were like, thank you, sir.
Our group chat feature. We have our own group chat that y'all ain't in, and it's got Travis. It's got Travis Graves in it, so we win.
Travis ignores it for weeks, so it's really just Luke and Vinny.
No, it's me. It's me, Funk, and Travis, and we give Travis fatherly advice that he never got.
This is such a lie. It needs to happen. He needs advice. He keeps messing up, but we love him. He's young. I'm more interested in his group chats. What's going on in there? I like girl talk.
Oh, there's pictures and everything.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say it's personal.
Yeah.
Personal. Oh, it's not that personal. You sharing it with 3 other women, or if not more.
It's just.
What are you get? Where are you getting at?
Oh, just.
It's the curious. Women of Big and Funky.
Yeah.
Is that literally what y'all named it? Yeah. I didn't even know I was in it until I was like, I didn't know it had formed until Amber was like, did you not realize this?
Amber was like, I totally asked you before I put you in here.
I know.
Like, oh,
I'm always so tired.
I feel like a coup is about to happen, Luke. I feel like there's going to be a meeting. It's going to be like we've talked, and you guys are out of the production.
But who takes over the monikers of Big and Funky?
Oh, that's okay. So if Luke and I died,
Funky,
Tracy Funky. Who can play bass? Any of you guys can play bass?
I play guitar. Does that count?
Well, Luke plays guitar.
Sheena's got like 7 guitars and doesn't know how to play them.
I don't know. Anybody can be funky. We'd have to have a dance off, see who would be funky.
Dude, and who's can't dance for shit.
Who's the tallest of you guys? How tall is Kirby? How tall are you? 5'8"?
I'm about 5'7". Amber and I are pretty close.
I'm 5'9.5".
You're a bit. Well, you're big. And then
whoa, tall.
Well, then it'd be tall and funky, and then we'd have to uplift each other.
Tall and funky now.
I'm gonna have to uplift Luke. I find this very interesting that we have now a subsect of conversations. I'm a little intrigued by this.
We have to plan our shenanigans.
But we only have an hour. We only have an hour to talk, Vinny. So you're the one saying cut it off.
Speaking of big,
I ain't writing a bobbin.
Speaking of Big and Funky, me and Vinny had a wrestling match 5 years ago that this guy J.E. May took some great pictures of. That I shared one of them because I could only share one picture because apparently I didn't wear underwear under my singlet.
Here we go again.
And I'm looking through these pictures going, oh, how is this still on Facebook?
Sorry.
Can you let me in the chat, ladies, so I can talk about this?
No.
About what he just said. Who am I supposed to decompress with?
It's
after these things.
The everybody but Luke chat. I get it. I see what's going on.
What it would be.
Not allowed in either.
Luke, we're going to start chat with Candy and Mike and Hack. And
we already have that.
We do.
Well, I just mean without these four now.
Yeah, we already have that.
Oh, well, I guess I'm not in it. I'm not in it. I need to start one.
We already have that.
Oh yeah, all that one. I'm going to send you a message right now. Bloop.
Why did you're a nut?
Yeah. All right. Well, that's
let me send
guys.
you one back. Bloop.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I see. Yes, I know she is.
What?
So I like Tracy's question. What gave you joy this week, Amber?
Working with you guys this weekend at the Creative Theater was great.
Lame.
It was
right.
Listen, Asquat. I was having a really bad week, and that really helped a lot. It was a good uplifting evening, even though you made fun of my negative energy I had for about half the time.
Yeah, you said you were having a herpes flare up, so
I was.
But it's better now.
It's better now.
And she has joy.
I do, and I have joy now because the herpes is almost gone.
It's down in her heart.
Never goes away, babe.
It's lying dormant for the next time.
All right, Kirby, what was your moment of joy this week?
Well, I've had a bit of a tough week, so but I mean, I'm meeting some really cool people, and I've met some dancers from the Greatest Showman in Hamilton this week, and that was pretty cool. That kind of made me feel like the stuff that other people haven't got to do.
You're in Hamilton?
Yeah, we have some that are Hamilton's on hiatus because of COVID. So they're doing this one, and then we're going back to that, and so.
Wow. Now, is any of the original cast there, or no?
No.
This is off Broadway. This is in Boston.
Well, I mean, this is a musical. They basically have the best dancers in the world. Like everybody from like Great Showman is on there. We do have. I don't know who from Hamilton. Like I know some of the chorus. Which is you have to have them, to make Hamilton. But I mean, just meeting some of these people and the composers has been really has been nice. I've got to do some of that. So.
And you said you're coming to Tennessee. You think soon?
Oh, I haven't thought about it.
That's cool.
I mean, I would like to go where I know people. Whether it's here. Or Tennessee. I'm just
well, maybe you can live in your little girls' chat. You ever thought about that? You can go live in your little. You can go live in your little girls' chat.
He's so salty.
I was going to take up residence. Okay,
dead sea.
You gotta be jealous.
That's going to provide my shelter.
I don't have any friends. It's hurtful.
Hey, fuck you.
You have no friends. There's 70 people in this movie.
We're fucking family, me and you, man. We're fucking soldiers is what we are. We're trying to win the war is what we are. So anyway, Tracy, what brought you joy this week, my love?
I got to see my 17-year-old who doesn't like to smile lately. He was grinning like a kid, and it was beautiful. Went out to my friend's pool, and he bounced on the trampoline. He swam at the pool, and he was doing cannonballs and everything, and he was having a blast. It was awesome.
He was acting like a kid.
Yes.
Which is rare for that guy. Yeah. That's good. What about you, Luke? What brought you joy?
Oh man, it's just the last 5 days have been just big Lukified. Between Saturday nights filming, Sundays filming, riding out to hang out with Tracy for a little while, then me and you going and getting some Monster Mash burgers, then playing music on stage, kicking ass the last 2 days. But I will say the thing that made me the freaking happiest and brought me the most joy was when I was recording a scene where you and Sheena were hugging, and you talked about it earlier. And I've never had that much. Seeing something through a camera never brought me that much happiness to where I'm like, everybody get over here and look at this shit. It was just nothing made me happier than that.
The biggest pop of the night.
Yes.
Yes, it was cool. Too bad that particular file corrupted, and we got to reshoot that.
You are lying like a mother, too.
I don't think there's any.
Trying to hurt us now, Vinny.
All right. Well, we ran.
He's going to erase all of us from the poster.
Well, it may just be me and Candy again. Now that you guys have your own little group, you don't need a poster. How about that?
Is Candy part of our group?
No.
To come in.
Nope. Candy will
Candy's
be
in our group, then she can't be.
Well, then I'll just find somebody else. There's a crack whore right next door. I'll go get a picture of her, put her on the poster. All right, guys. Well,
Sheena, what brings you joy?
She just said the fucking little group. The group. The girl group.
No, I need a better answer than that.
No, they uplifted each other without us.
Gay Pride Month.
All right.
Just being on camera made me happy, brought me joy.
All right. Oh, she just said
finishing out wrapping Nancy was joyful because I got to get my hair cut.
Oh, nice. That looks good, by the way.
Very short.
Why'd you put the cardigan on after rocking the corset until I got disconnected?
Because
she has just a bra on, dude.
I got permanent headlights from like 8 years of breastfeeding. They just never go away.
Permanent head lice.
I got high beams forever.
like head lice?
No.
Permanent head lice. She has louses in her hair.
All right. We don't understand. We don't get it. You're going to have to show us.
No.
I don't want to see her lice. I don't want to see her lice. I'll have to shave my head. Forget about it. Shave the goatee.
Well, y'all are right next to each other on the screen.
I know.
So.
You're right.
All right. I'm gonna go eat some food. You guys do whatever the hell you want to do in your own little fucking group. Goodbye.
Yeah, we're gonna get that group.
Peace out, homies.
And Luke, message me in our little special thing later.
I will.
All the little inside jokes and things I need help with.
I need to tell you about how bloated I am.
We planned the revealing outfits in the group chat.
Yeah. Amber and I were talking about this actually.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Amber? I'm gonna watch
this. Amber, is this where you want to be when the Lord comes back?
Would you like her to stop?
He's not attracted.
You complain a lot.
It's okay.
That's not true.
Everybody vies for the funk's attention.
No, now Luke's jealous. Now I need to be in my own group.
They all just want the funk's affection and attention. I'm gonna call AA.
Why don't you form your own group?
More, I'm out.
Oh, he's gone. All right, babies. Be good. Believe in the funk. Hey, and don't forget, we're accepting donations for these movies. They're very expensive to make, and we want you to love them. Goodbye.
Peace, y'all.